Hi everyone, Dr. Nemechek here. As many of you know, I've been talking about how the gut bacteria and leaky gut causes inflammation and a whole bunch of other problems that contribute to a wide range of medical problems that are very common today. And what I want to do is go over and just show you a few papers that are talking about how many chronic neurological conditions, central nervous system disorders, are all coming out of the intestinal bacteria. All right. So here's the paper, how gut microbiota contribute to neuropsychiatric disorders. And one of the key things is it's fairly common. So we have this gut immune brain axis. There's some people say gut brain axis. It varies. It's basically, so you have the intestinal tract, and that's what this is here. This is the barrier of the intestinal tract. And you're making neurotransmitters like tryptophan and serotonin. You have cytokines. These are the inflammatory chemicals from the immune system. The bacteria themselves are making important chemicals called short-chain fatty acids that we need to get into the body. And then you have the vagus nerve sending signals down and receiving information back from the gut. The gut is then sending these chemicals, these immune system chemicals, and just kind of immune system talking up to the brain normally. And we need it to work correctly. You have homeostasis, but then if it doesn't work correctly, you end up with inflammation in the brain. There's a whole lot going on in this slide, but the whole point here is I want you to know beyond me, there are people that are all seeing the same thing. Here we've got Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, traumatic brain injury, schizophrenia, autism, depression. They're showing through this paper how either bacteria themselves are affecting these chemicals that need to get to the brain, or the bacteria, and part of it is leaky gut causing direct inflammation. It's a combination of those things. All these have the same fundamental effect. They all have an imbalance of intestinal bacteria, and in my opinion, even though they don't show it all here, they all have leaky gut, because I have treated all of these conditions many times with rifaximin in adults, and I get substantial improvement. If patients improve on rifaximin, they have excess bacteria and leaky gut. All right. And so just a quick reminder, the kind of leaky gut we have to worry about is, so this is the barrier of the intestinal tract. If you don't have excess bacteria, you're fine. If you have excess bacteria, particles are leaking between the cells. These are individual cells. That'll trigger a massive amount of inflammation. And then there's COVID-related damage. And that's, look how this cell looks different here. Those cells will die. Okay? And you end up with this. And this is the driving force of long COVID. So here we use rifaximin, or in the children, inulin, to control this part. And in the COVID, as you can see in my other videos, you need a 6-week course of twice a day glutamine to repair that. And as a reminder, other things, microplastics, action vitamin C, non-nutritive sweeteners, even if they're natural, prolonged stress, advanced glycation end products, that's what's in highly processed food. And if you're like ketogenic or on carnivore diet, those high-fat diets also, they all contribute to leaky gut as well. So they aren't risk-free. All right, remember, the new spectrum is autism to Alzheimer's. These are all kind of similar neurological problems that have their origin in an imbalance of bacteria and leaky gut coming from the small intestine. That's all for today, everybody.